for the call of the weigh-in for UFC 324. Here is Joe Rogan.
What's happening, everybody? Welcome to the weigh-ins. How about it for Brooklyn Brand, ladies and gentlemen? Dana White. Without him, none of this would be possible. Hunter Campbell, Sean Shelby, and Mick Maynard, matchmakers extraordinaire. This is the premier UFC on Paramount, and we kick things off in the welterweight division. Adam Dugan versus Ty Miller. First up on the scale, Ty Miller, official weight 170. And his opponent, Adam Dugan. Official weight 171. The first fight ever, UFC on Paramount, ladies and gentlemen. Adam Dugan and Ty Miller. The next fight takes place in the heavyweight division. Josh Hogan versus Denzel Freeman. On the scale, Denzel Freeman, official weight 257.5. And his opponent, Josh Hogan. Official weight 234.5. Denzel Freeman and Josh Hogan, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the lightweight division. Michael Johnson versus Alexander Hernandez. First up on the scale, Alexander Hernandez, official weight 155.5. And his opponent, Michael Johnson. Official weight 156. Alexander Hernandez and Michael Johnson, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we move into the late prelims on Paramount. We kick things off in the flyweight division. Alex Perez versus Charles Johnson. official weight 126. And his opponent, Alex Perez. Official weight 128.5. Alex has missed weight. Michael Johnson and Alex Perez, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the light heavyweight division. Nikita Krylov versus Modestas Bukauskas. First up on the scale, Modestas Bukauskas, official weight 204. And his opponent, Nikita Krylov. Official weight 205.5. Light heavyweight action, folks. Nikita Krylov and Modestas Bukauskas. The next fight takes place in the middleweight division. Ottava Gauthier versus Andrei Pulyayev. First up on the scale, Andrei Pulyayev, official weight 186. And his opponent, Ottava Gauthier. Official weight 186. Andrei Pulyayev and Ottava Gauthier, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we move to the featured bout of the prelims in the bantamweight division. Umar Nurmagomedov versus Davison Figueiredo. Up on the scale, Davison Figueiredo, official weight 138.5. Davison has missed weight. And his opponent, Umar Nurmagomedov. Official weight 136. Davison Figueiredo and Umar Nurmagomedov, ladies and gentlemen. Next, we move to the main card. Live in the featherweight division, Arnold Allen versus Sean Official weight, 146. And his opponent, Arnold Allen. Official weight, 145.5. John Silva and Arnold Allen, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the women's flyweight division. Natalia Silva versus Thug Rose Namajunas. Official weight, 125.5. And her opponent, Natalia Silva. Official weight, 126. Rose Namajunas and Natalia Silva, ladies and gentlemen. The next fight takes place in the heavyweight division. Waldo Cortez Acosta versus Derrick Lewis. Official weight, 263.5 for the Knockout King. And his opponent, Waldo Cortez Acosta. Official weight, 262 for Salsa Boy. Don't blink, ladies and gentlemen, Derrick Lewis and Waldo Cortez Acosta. Next, we move to the co-main event of the evening. Sugar Sean O'Malley versus Son Yadong. First up on the scale, Song Yadong. Official weight, 136 for the Kung Fu Kid. And his opponent, the former bantamweight champion of the world, Sugar Official weight, 154. And his opponent, Justin the Highlight Gaethje. Official weight, 155. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with Paddy Pimblett. Paddy, you have been on a spectacular rise to the top of the lightweight division, and tomorrow night is the most important fight of your career. Give us your thoughts on it and Justin Gaethje as an opponent.
You know, as I've been saying this whole time, Justin Gaethje's a legend, and I'm going to come out and I'm going to finish him. I'm going to add another, you know that! I'm going to add another legend to my resume and take this interim title back home to Liverpool, England. And everyone here is ready for it. They all want to see it. That's what's happening tomorrow. Let's go!
Good luck to you, sir. Paddy Pimblett, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here with the highlight. One of the best to ever do it, ladies and gentlemen. Justin, you publicly said this is the last chapter of your career. You want to go out with the title. Give us your thoughts on what tomorrow night means to you.
Oh, it means everything. I've committed my whole life to this, and this is the big, every fight's the biggest, but this is the biggest fight of my life. I cannot wait to carry the stars and stripes on my back and represent this country like it should be represented.
Thank you, sir. Good luck to you. Justin Gaethje, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you all. We'll see you all tomorrow night.